One of the common situations that occurs during a state or regional conference is the tech chair finishes the contest and realizes that the contestants didn't do well enough for any one particular contestant to deserve a gold medal. The scores were just too low, and the tech chair will come to you and say, I don't want to give a gold medal, I just want to give silver and bronze. What can I do? How can you arrange that? Well, the SkillsCMS platform offers a couple of options to handle that. The easiest way to do it is to configure the contest to use judge to standard scoring. In this case, the steps are pretty straightforward to award only a silver and bronze. The idea is to import the Excel scorecard to identify what the scoring ranges are. And then once you know what ranges need to get what medals, you can change the contest to be judged to standard, then adjust those scoring ranges to get whatever medal ranges you want, and recalculate the scores. One thing to keep in mind is the judge to standard concept can result in multiple medals. This whole judge to standard concept was originally built years ago to offer a feature where if you got between 900 and 1,000 points, you got a gold medal, and you could have 4 gold medalists. Nobody ever does that anymore, but we've used the judge to standard to manipulate those medals lots and lots of times. It works great. Let's walk through and see how it works. In the SkillsCMS system, I'm using our test database here, and I'm going to import a scorecard for the, I think it's the nurse assisting. So when I go to import my nurse assisting scores, it'll bring those in, tell me it's done, and now when I hit the score report button, I'll notice that I have not such great scores. Let me zoom this in a little more. I have the gold medalist got 592 out of 1,000 for 59.2%. The silver medalist got 584. The bronze medalist got 42. And this is a perfect scenario where a tech director, a tech chair will come to you and say, well, the contest is over, but nobody should get gold. I don't want any of these students to go to the national conference, for example, if you're doing your state conference. I only want to award a silver and a bronze. So the easiest way to do that is just identify what these ranges are and then configure the scoring rules to say that anyone who gets, let's say, 590 to 600 gets a silver, and it takes more than 600 points to get a gold. And that will immediately adjust this so that you won't end up with as a gold medalist at all. You probably either want to print this report out or at least jot down those scores so you know what the ranges are, and then we need to go back and make some adjustments to that particular contest. So I'm going to go back to the contest screen and find, that was nurse assisting, I think. And nurse assisting, if you notice on the scoring tab, by default it is configured to be a point ranked contest. On the standards tab, we can use these buttons on the right to switch this contest to either be judged to standard, preliminary round, or point ranked. Most all contests are always just point ranked, meaning whoever gets the highest number of points wins gold. But we don't want that in this case because we want that 592 to win silver, not gold. To do that, I'm going to click the button for Judge to Standard default configuration. It'll ask me if I'm sure. Yes, I am. That's set. And now I can adjust the settings to whatever I'd like. By default, as I said earlier, Judge to Standard was originally set up so that anybody that got between 900 and 1,000 points wins gold. Anybody who gets 800 to 899 wins silver, and so on. You'll have 3 medalists. Now I remember, I look at my piece of paper I printed out, and I remember the current highest ranking score in this particular contest was 592. So I can say, well, you got to get more than 592 to get gold. I might say you got to get 600. 600 to 1,000 means gold. Well, nobody got 600, so what do I need to change these to? I want to change these to between something less than 600. I have to be careful here because remember the second place winner got 584. 584. So I got to be cautious how I do this. I'm going to say 590 to 599 wins silver, and then I'm going to say 580 to 589 wins bronze. And since I know, based on the printout that I got from importing those scores, my top ranked score is 592, that will be in this range. And my second place score is 584, that would be in this range. And I don't have anybody else, I only have one in that range. So I've configured these to be exactly the spot where I want them to be. Now I can close this screen down and go back to import the scorecards. And in fact, you don't even have to re-import the scorecard. The system already has the scores. We simply need to retabulate the winners. I don't need to retabulate the details. I just need the total scores. And now when I look at nurse assisting again and run the score report button, I'll notice that I have a much better outcome. The top ranked person, ranked number 1, only gets a silver medal for the 592. The second ranked person is getting bronze, and the third ranked person is getting no medal. And the nice thing about doing it this way is this will work in all the reports and in the PowerPoint presentation and when you export the scoring results to be posted online. This nurse assisting contest will only have a silver and a bronze medalist. There will be no gold. Remember what I was saying earlier about you need to be kind of careful, because if I had somebody that got 584 and somebody else that got 580, based on how I had set that up, 580 to 589 is getting bronze, I would have had 2 bronze medalists, right? So I was careful to set this just so that I would get this exactly where I need it to be, so I'd only have 1 bronze medalist. You just got to be careful when you configure to judge the standard, so you don't end up avoiding gold but ending up with 3 silver medalists because your ranges are too big. So pretty straightforward. Import the scorecard, identify those scoring ranges, and then change the contest to be judged to standard and adjust those ranges to get the medals however you want. This works fine for avoiding gold, or maybe avoiding bronze, or maybe you only want to give gold and bronze. You can configure those ranges to whatever you like. Configure those ranges to whatever you'd like to get exactly the medals you want, and that works for your PowerPoint presentation as well as all the other reports in this system. Should be pretty straightforward, but if you have questions, you can always email us, support@skillsusa-register.org. Thanks for your time.